Assalamu alaikum students. Now we are going to discuss gift of asset. As in our last class, we already discussed use of asset. Today we are going to discuss gift of asset. What is the difference between use of asset and gift of asset? Gift of asset means that if an employer purchases an asset and gives it to an employee for personal use, and its ownership is being transferred to employee, means if employee left the job, the asset will remain with him. Company will not going to make any claim to get it back. This is gift of asset. Gift of asset is simply a benefit. In the case of gift of asset, we have to do two workings. All is mentioned in these three boxes, but we are going to discuss it with a small question. What is the format? So there are two workings and we will going to take higher off. Two workings and we are going to take higher off. So what is working number one? We are going to learn just now. Higher off. A. Working is very easy, very simple, which is market value of gifted asset at the time of gift. When gift. And if employee is paying some amount price paid like a contribution by employee, it will be deducted. Now let's see with the question, then it will be more clear. Brian employer X Limited purchase a dishwasher. Okay, we know car is a asset, accommodation is an asset, mobile phone is an asset, but we already learned their specific workings. Gift of asset means that an asset which we didn't learn any specific working. This is assets, individual assets. So dishwasher, we never learned any specific working for dishwasher, means it will categorize under the head of use of asset or gift of asset. So dishwasher for use on 1st June 2020, costing 600, means employer bought it for the use of employee on 1st June 2020 before tax year. Now you can see in the tax year 21-22, during our tax year, first day of our tax year, gave. In the tax, I told you earlier, gave means gift. Employer gifted this asset to employee when the market value was 150. Okay, 150. Simple, 150 is the benefit. We are doing requirement A only. Calculate benefit accessible on Brian for the gift of dishwasher. So in requirement A, there is no selling price, means Brian didn't pay anything. So 150 is the answer, which is very simple, very easy. Working A is very easy, but working B is a bit tricky. Tricky means if you know how to calculate depreciation, it will be very easy for you. What we are going to do? Cost less use of asset allowance. This happens when employer provide asset to employee for personal use, like use of asset, and after some times he says, okay, keep it, it's gift. Means employee use it for some time and then it's gifted. So in this case, the second working will be applicable. Use of asset allowance. Use means total period of use. This total period we will now check. Very easy. First of all, the cost, original cost, which is given. How much? It is 600, right? It's 600. I'm going to write cost 600. Now, just a timeline. 6th April 21, 5th April 22. This is my tax year. This is date of gift. Date of provision for use is also given. 1st June 2020. What we are going to do, the use of allowance is 20% per annum. Simple. Always remember, use of asset is 20% on the cost. What we will take here? Here we are going to take total period of use. Either it's in tax year or before tax year or during tax year, total period of use irrespective of tax year. Simple. Use of asset allowance, here we are going to take it 20% per annum, but we will consider total months of use. For example, in this question, you can see this is the total period of use, which is how many months? Just we are going to calculate June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, and March. How many months? Only 10 months. So the allowance for 10 months is coming how much? 600 into 20%, 120 into 10 by 12 is 100. There is no price paid by employee in requirement A. So answer is 500. So we have an answer of 150 and 500. What will be added in annual salary? So it will be the higher of, which is 500 in this case. So that's it for requirement A. Now, requirement B. What is requirement B? What will be the difference if Brian, who is an employee, paid 100 as a price for the asset? Okay, no problem. All things will remain same, but here where was 0 as a selling price, we are going to deduct 100, which is a selling price, because benefit means free. In order to get a benefit of 150, you are spending 100, so your net benefit is 50. In order to get a benefit of 600 minus 100, 500, net book value of an asset, 500. You are spending 100, so the benefit is 400. 550 or 100, 400, which is higher? 400 is higher. So my answer is 400, which is gift of an asset. Hopefully, you got it. Now we will do another question. The next question from our handout is question number 22. I need you guys to please read it out. Question number 22 is a suit. Okay, suit is an asset, simple suit. We never learned any working, especially for suit, means it's a journal asset, and we are going to deal with it like normal assets, use of asset or gift of asset. Now, as we read the question, 300 was the original cost of the suit when purchased by employer. Okay. Then 6th April is the date when it provided for use, 2020. 6th August 21, the suit was purchased by Habiba, which is an employee, means is somehow maybe a gift of asset. You can think that, sir, how it's a gift if employee is paying amount? So, bhai, we are going to check. Might be the amount is very less. It's called sale at under value. Sale at under value is also a gift. You can see the market value is 30, price is only 14. So what is our formula? Higher of. Number A, market value when gifted, which is 30, and price paid by employee, which is Habiba, 14. So the answer we got very fast. How much? 30 minus 14. I guess 16. Okay. Second working, bit tricky. Cost less use of asset allowance, which will be 20% fixed into months divided by 12, and then less price paid. Price paid is 14, cost is 300. These both are given. Okay, till here I hope there is no confusion. But use, how we are going to check? We are going to make the timeline, text line. This is my text line. 6th April 21, 5th April 22. It's provided before tax year, means this date is given here, and gifted, yani purchased by Habiba, sale at undervalue, yani market price was 30, he paid only 14 means as a gift uh, during the tax year, which is 6 August 21. Now, here what we need, the months used during tax year or the total months used. So I just said in the previous question, we are going to take total period of use, not used during the tax year. So April till August, how many months I have to calculate. So April, May, June, July, August. This August is in 2020. So 5 months till August 2020. So April, May, June, July, August, but we are not ending at August 20. We need to move till August 21. So we are continue counting. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. August we are not going to calculate because it's just 6th of August. So it's how many months? It's 16 months. Now please use the calculator and tell me what answer is coming. 300 into 20% into 16 by 12. It's coming 80. Check it out. 80 is coming. Here, always note down total period of use, which I just said in the earlier previous question. But here you can understand it better because in this question, we have more months. So I hope so. The concept is clear now that use of asset allowance means cost into 20% into total period of use. So 300 minus 80 minus 14, we are getting 206. The higher of means we are getting this answer. This is my gift of an asset. But let's suppose we have annual salary of Miss Habiba, employee name is Habiba, no? Anything. We got gift of assets, which is 206. Do we have any other benefit? So yes, we do have use of asset benefit in this question. How? Just very carefully, please look at the screen, what I am doing. See this. This is the period used before gift during the tax year. What is gift of use of asset? What we learned, use of asset. Use of asset is if an employer provide an asset to employee for personal use during tax year 21-22 is a use of asset. So 300 into 20% into how many months he used during the tax year. So April, May, June, July, only 4 months. August is just started. So we will not consider August. 300 into 20% is 60 or into 4 divided by 12. We are getting 20. So this is use of asset and whatever will be my employment income because annual salary is not given. So I just write it XYZ. So please note it down that if an asset is used earlier and then is gifted, it might be a use of asset benefit. Sir, why it was no use of asset in the previous question? So can you please check? In the previous question, the date of gift was the start of the tax year. So there was no use during the tax year. So there was no use of asset. But here it's gifted in between. So there is a use during the tax year. So that's all for gift of asset benefit. Any questions, any confusion, you can ask me through WhatsApp. You all have my numbers. See you in next video. Till then, Allah Hafiz.